Arbor. Hello.
Hi. Have you seen a blonde guy, usually wearing like a white coat, kinda grumpy looking, but generally kind of, like, not mean?
Probably the training room in here.
Okay,
Might be
Some
Victor,
Kool-Aid.
right?
Oh, hi, Arbor.
Kool-Aid.
Hi.
Yeah, I got me some Kool-Aid. Hey, how you been?
I don't know. Pretty good, I guess.
Wow.
You said,
Over
sorry.
here.
Yeah, almost
Yeah,
everybody's.
on the way.
Okay, hi.
I don't know why is everyone in there?
Oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
showed us.
It's a really big. It's
He's
a really
very
big
calm.
fight, Arbor.
Hey, Arbor.
Hi.
Oh, you look cool. Nice new digs. Our new outfit.
Thanks.
Show 'em belly like me.
So, happiness
Nice.
is short-lived.
Thanks.
It is. Oh, by the way, Cherry's fighting the
Sienna.
holy girl. That one. So watch out, they might attack you. And don't cherish it when you can.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
It's
gonna
okay,
get
You
anywhere
will
near
like
that.
hit you. You lose it. And it's gone because it's only a moment.
Can you gonna do a front flip? Okay, so wait, I'll go with the head thing first. That's better than. All right, so as you're doing the head thing, you're gonna do a back flip.
I don't
Hello,
think I
Arbor.
blamed you
Do
for.
at the same time.
I don't think I blamed you for what you did. I don't. I don't personally.
Trickster.
And honest to God, you seem like still a good person.
Nice.
Hmm.
I thought it'll come out. 1 second.
I appreciate it, Saya.
I got it.
I've learned through the years not to judge people just on looks or on.
I think she's focused.
Mm.
Yeah, I booped you. See, the booping works. You just gotta know when the right time to do that is. Anybody want something to drink while I'm up? I mean, Kool-Aid.
Me?
Okay. You want some, Arbor?
Sure.
Okie dokie.
Oh, did he just butt slammer?
Lord.
Ancient martial arts technique.
Hey.
Butt slam.
Hey, Arbor.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, gee.
Your snapper finger's gonna
It's
let
been
it
a
go
little
without
while.
it off the ground.
You as well. How have you been?
Been okay. A little bored. Like, the guy's... Okay, he's floating, but
Oh,
not anymore.
shit.
Rude.
Don't worry, I've seen him catch a lot worse
Gotta be
than
on your
this.
side.
I mean, I'm
Yes.
not fight. I'm not fighting. I'm not, you know.
We gotta do movie night
Trying
sometime.
to relax.
Again. Okay.
Shouldn't you be relaxing? I mean,
Okay.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
jeez.
Fought for a while there.
I can feel the
Oh,
heat from here.
Whoa, okay,
Oh.
that guy's...
very intensive.
Yeah, he's really fast.
Like it.
Don't worry about it.
Nice!
No, God damn.
Is the lady okay?
There she is.
She'll be fine, I'm sure, probably. Hopefully.
Getting your ass whooped,
Kick you on the
Sienna.
side.
Sure.
So it's like,
Hey.
she's gonna come in with back of her foot on your face. Damn!
So
Wilson's
cold.
looking at him.
Uh-oh. I think he's about to get stepped on.
I won't lie, I'm glad you've been bored.
Well,
Better idle than
Damn.
at risk.
God damn. Does that every time.
oh.
Classy.
When are you gonna learn that
You
play?
trained against me, Sienna. You should be
I
fine.
know.
Grabs you from behind. Okay. He's gonna toss you into the air. Okay. Wait, so, wait. Tossing you, I'm doing a...
I've been searching
tossing you into
for your arm
Okay, wait, hold on.
several months now.
I know I wanted to see her throw
No
the
avail.
arm like this.
I figured.
Oh boy.
Not even a word.
Don't break her spine.
Quite dramatic.
Please.
That's my brother.
Huh, I must be going on.
I even checked the black market.
Oh, heavens.
Oh no, I got that.
He's
Nothing.
the dramatic, I'm not.
Hey, go ahead. Take your time.
Which
The more
planes have
the
you checked?
rough and tough and
Okay?
punch someone in the knee.
Come again.
Kick them in the knee.
Which planes? Have
I
you just been
mean,
here?
I've got legs for a reason.
Just the material. Where she was found.
Okay, yeah.
Planes are
I suppose
next.
that makes sense.
That will be
It's
complicated
not taking it easy.
and time
It's not taking
consuming.
it easy with me.
I have allies though who can help with that.
Well,
So yeah.
breathe.
Oh,
Okay.
heavens.
Sure.
Not this.
Thanks.
Oh dear. What?
What do you look at?
If it isn't another plane, it will be may take
Here, Harper.
a long while.
Thanks.
Oh,
You're welcome. It's nice and cool.
I believe that's
One
I
sec.
don't know. I guess I've just been getting used to this. It's been over a year now.
Here you go.
So,
Yeah, we need to breathe.
I guess I'm starting to get used to being okay.
What are they doing?
They're
I
up in
think
the
he
air.
threw her
They're
up
being
into the
dumbasses
ceiling.
a little bit.
Oh shit.
Okay.
My brother's overtaking it.
I haven't seen anyone get slammed like that since I saw Gormunder
Okay.
fight.
Are you a Yanti or
Yeah,
something
in a
all of a
sense.
sudden?
New tongue.
Okay, is it forking going hissy 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 hissy?
Yeah,
Okay, then
Well, I don't see
I can
any
see
venom sacs
claws.
on him.
that's not what you had last
no,
time.
that would be like
Do
in
you
the
know how
under
to
pocket of
float?
his jaw because it's in the under cheek, like in the meat cheek, cheek meat.
I can levitate, yes.
Oh yes, he's
I can even fly.
I got it.
Not in this form, but in cloud of bats.
Kick your stomach. I'm gonna fly with this.
Please don't die.
That's a
I
vampire
really
thing, I
like
guess.
Sienna. She's kind of cool.
Yeah, they're
Kind
not
of.
gonna die, and probably my brother's not gonna kill him.
Cool.
Probably.
I could even transform
He can be a little
snake,
crazy with
wolf, rat.
No
And
kidding.
strength
I mean,
and
Why would
Jesus.
you want to be a rat, though?
Tasty.
Like, maybe a
Small.
wolf. Wolves are supposed to be, like, big and cool and...
Oh
I don't
my god, brother! I swear to God, stop
You'd be surprised how useful being a rat is. You could sneak into the most curious of places, undetected.
Guess that makes sense.
Could be worse. As long as he didn't accidentally grope her.
True.
Or purposely grope her.
I haven't seen Asimir in years.
He's going to appear right here. Grab your hand.
Do you know where she came from?
We
I don't know
the
what that is or who you're referring to. Hey, Percy.
I think I've seen
I'm
it
The
drinking
one Curry is
Kool-Aid.
fighting.
He has been around before.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
What's happening?
Wait, so what do you... Wait, so where am
A
I...
fight.
Oh, wow. Curtis
Harry
and I are
is
fighting.
kicking the SMR's ass.
They're still
And all is right with the world. No, it's not us anymore.
So wait, that girl is
No,
what you were
Curry's
talking
in
about, or who?
Do you actually want Kool-Aid, or are you just gonna hurt
That is
me?
what Hyper said, yes.
No, cool, I'm fine. If you want to bring me Kool-Aid,
I
that's
don't-
cool. If
I
not,
don't
that's
really
also
know
cool.
who she is.
Don't worry.
Wait, someone insult my
I think I've
Kool-Aid.
seen her maybe once.
It's Kool-Aid.
You just have it? Are you shaking? Am I shaking your hand or are you handing me Kool-Aid?
It's a tray. Here's my Kool-Aid.
Thank you for your Kool-Aid, Rochelle. I will cherish it with my entire being.
It's very cool.
That one's also divine.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know. You clearly don't know how.
I like that.
The man in the white.
This is new. What's new?
I've seen him before. He was kind of weird.
So what was that about stealing
He
from
had
the
like
kitchen?
other people with him that were kind of, I don't know, crazy. I thought.
No, damn it, Sting. Stop
Tried to make
being more
this
crazy
weird
people.
Oh no! I unplugged my headset. Fucking hell.
Secondary loaders!
No.
Take round!
No, come on, hold on.
Live.
They go a little too crazy, I
So
think.
have you been okay?
Are you okay?
We good?
So I can
For the most part.
Am I moving?
Alright, I'm leaning on you.
My interaction with Silas was the most fun I've had in some time.
Cool. Let me just. There we go.
You call that fun? Jeez.
Hmm.
That doesn't seem like fun.
Interesting,
Silas.
I should say.
French fry.
Kool-Aid.
Take a second to...
Fry bird.
Yes.
Bye.
Wonton. The guy with like
It's not every
the
day
guy
that you
with
see an
the
old friend.
cloak, the blonde hair, and magic archmage things. He does magic stuff. He was here a few times.
Oh. I don't really know that guy. I met him like once or twice.
The guy who was the head of Dipka.
He seemed to like complain a
For the
lot.
best.
That was about
wanted a
it.
hug.
Toss her sword into the air and she's gonna like...
You just ask
with
for
the-
it.
With the force of the...
Because
the
I'm
blast
really
straight at you.
socially awkward, okay? It's part of the territory.
Group hug.
Yes, the sword is coming straight at you like...
Careful with Kool-Aid.
My Kool-Aid.
Okay, you got it.
Hey, she has shiny hair like you do. Cool.
Kind
If any of it's
Both like have like shiny hair.
I take this back.
Now that I
But
think
yours is a
about it,
bit
yes.
more.
Gonna do this
You two would share some qualities. If you met.
No, I...
Yes, hello. I am also here.
You want some Kool-Aid?
That way, like, again, like a boomerang, and it's gonna
No,
go
you
around
kinda
you.
just booped
Rochelle?
me with your hammer.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
It's
And then she's
alright.
gonna throw a dagger.
Do you want to give
Forkona
Forkona some Kool-Aid
Careful
or?
there,
I was
sock.
trying to make my way over, just give her some Kool-Aid and make my way around and go put on some pants.
What? Careful about the thing.
This is Arbor,
Okay, well,
an old friend of
Yes.
mine.
you want me to hold the Kool-Aid tray?
No, I got it.
Okay.
This looks important. Maybe you can...
Your tail's
do you want
also
Kool-Aid?
dragging on the ground, so someone might
Oh,
accidentally
hello.
step
Voice, are you working? That's fantastic. I'm so glad to hear it.
There you are.
You look a lot like my friend. Thought you were her from far away, but you're a tad short.
About that.
Oh.
Friend?
Sorry, I don't know.
Oh,
It's
you
okay.
mean
Wait.
Not sure what it
Do you
is.
know someone who looks okay? Yeah, I
Just a trick of the eye. I left her standing next to Mr. Victor here.
Both exceedingly pink.
I'm gonna work on this. Pardon the intrusion. Would you like some Kool-Aid?
I thought only the Yamato did that. It never seems to amaze me, Curry.
Yes.
There you go. All of that for some Kool-Aid!
I mean, it's pretty good Kool-Aid.
Things reading for Kool-Aid.
What about the one where... Do you know that one?
He apparently is okay with me, I guess. Alright. I'm gonna head out of here, because it's been crazy here. See you soon, Arbor. See you, Victor.
Yeah,
See you,
I guess
Percy.
if you're ever
Goodbye.
here again. See ya. It's good to see you
Take
again.
care.
See you, Curry. Kick your ass. Oh, and don't get hurt. Bye.
Hey! Before you leave, what's the
Oh,
name?
fuck.
Whoa!
Jesus.
Easy there! Watch for the crowd! Collateral damage!
Can I... Hold on, can I insert myself as mediator so that no one else gets hurt? So you two can freely do what you please.
I would suggest everyone get behind the pillar.
Hey, you know there's a whole second level to this place that we could potentially use
get
for
out of here, bye.
conversation.
Bye.
Hey, hey, little bit, I would be very, very and get to the second story, a lot of fire
Apologies.
going back.
Wait, did it,
We have a
like,
second
was
floor,
it,
guys.
was it like attack directed this direction?
Everyone up the pillar! Go, go, come on, come on!
Go! That means Joe!
Damn it.
Go,
I just
go,
wanna be
go!
here for like 10 minutes.
Do you wanna move this way?
If you don't wanna die,
Jesus.
I got the popcorn.
Jesus Christ.
Was that guy like Ryder?
Trust me, this is... Yeah, that's one of Ryder's kids.
Okay.
I know, but I was asking Victor.
Cool. So I for a second went to a casino.
That is Curry.
Dylan up here!
Yeah, but
And this is Saya. They are Ryder's offspring. In ways, yes. I'll put it simply. If you combine Saya and Ryder, or Curry, forgive me, you would get Ryder.
oh,
This is a used to thing I see.
Nice throw.
Alright, you know what?
Hidden styles! Pillar climb!
Protect against good and evil.
Thank you. Thank you, Sock.
oh,
You're welcome.
Regret coming in here.
hi.
Yeah. It's now literally a safety hazard down there.
I'm gonna make a run for the exit.
Be careful.
Nice.
I'm good.
Didn't think I could climb like that.
See how well you go hand to hand.
I wouldn't try that one. Personally.
Cross counter. He's going to weave under. Back four. And back. Okay. Come in with her foot to your ankle. Okay. He's going to carry the momentum of that into a kick to the face. Ooh. She's coming around with her elbow straight into your gut. Okay.
My brother doesn't back down to my fight.
No, he's stubborn.
As amusing as this is, I think I'll just go to the kitchen and
Alright.
relax.
Make sure nothing else gets stolen.
Eh,
You know,
they already had their
getting out of
heist.
my armor sounds like a good idea. Hold on.
Just gonna take off her jacket. I'm just gonna put that.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna keep a hold of my
You're
jacket.
fine.
I'm not gonna keep it on.
Hey, Sarah, you want some honey buns?
Yes! Please! Some sweets actually would be nice right now.
You want some honey buns?
Nice to know
I'm
nothing changes.
okay.
Okie dokie.
I've got
I don't
popcorn
think it
here in my
has.
bag.
You're
You want popcorn?
Cheese popcorn?
Welcome to
Ooh.
Barrier.
Yes, I have it here in my bag. Here you go.
Aye. You know, I've always.
Problem is that he's stubborn. He is not always the perceptive guy, though. Just gonna put her jacket on the side of railing.
Who knows? Maybe you'll give me a run for my money.
I don't know about all that.
I just don't want either one of them hurt, but I know my brother could probably take care of himself.
Maybe not, then. Maybe not.
You know as well as I do, I don't pick fights with people.
I can tell. He's been through a lot. More than I thought.
Oh yes.
I mean, I don't mind sparring.
Curry. I thought him a young fool when I met him a couple months ago.
But he's
He's an
not.
experienced fool.
I was wrong.
We can't be here if we do that.
He fights like a seasoned warrior. He's
He is
been
a
through a
seasoned
lot.
warrior.
And at the same time, I'm not really at full power.
Much stronger than when Ryder was his age.
But I mean, it would be interesting.
He and my older brother Don could go toe to toe with each other.
At that point.
Seen them fight lots of times.
Price isn't on me. It'd be a fun time.
conflict among siblings.
Oh no!
How about you?
Mm,
Disagree with your brothers?
10 minutes.
both of them fighting,
Everybody in
yeah.
your family seems to be very
Me and Don had
confrontational.
a bet. He said it wouldn't last in 5.
No shit, it's how we grew up.
Mm.
Mom and Dad would argue like,
I have a few more tricks.
tomorrow when they did get into arguments.
Did, rather.
Our father taught us to defend ourselves too.
I
We didn't defend ourselves, you know.
interact with this, but it's not
What he'd always say is, the world is going to eat you alive if you don't defend yourself.
I understand.
And I'm the only girl among the 3 guys.
Welcome to this.
I suppose you try to
It's quite interesting.
alleviate their rage against one another.
I know that
Sometimes.
feeling, however, I don't really
Sometimes I can't.
How come I cannot hear anybody?
Especially with the swords they carry, I can't always
Can't
fight
hear
back
you,
with them.
Greylick.
Can't hear me.
Mm.
I
Uh-oh.
can never win.
Have your ears gone?
I think Sora has caramel in his ears.
Caramel.
Of age?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Hello. This mother.
Definitely got caramel in his ears.
You can hear me, right?
I'm only 27.
Yes. Yes. You're only
He's
27.
got caramel in his ears, and he can't hear very well. He probably can't hear.
I can hear
I
that!
don't know. You're getting bullied.
Very maybe a stubborn.
If she calls me old, I'm throwing my sword at her.
You know, 10 gold chests would for ass.
Temptation.
My dad told me that I used to have a sword.
Do you
That
have
he taught me how to use it. but I don't really remember anything.
Jeez!
Who's my father again?
It was your
This was one of a kind.
Very maybe
judgment.
I don't know what that was, but it was large and impressively scary.
I don't know. I haven't told him.
I mean, it'd probably be right to tell her, right?
Very may be stubborn, and he may be a fool sometimes, but he's got at least a good heart behind him. He's nothing like Don, and I hope he never turns into it.
I made sure of that.
Guess that's my sole mission sometimes.
Did you hear that Uncle Sammy died?
Am I supposed to stay in caring?
No. I simply wondered.
You created something that honestly didn't want to be created. Threw her into the void
So
for a
who,
couple of
who
years.
won?
She found her way out, then you neglected her for several other years after that, and now you're expecting me to care.
I'd say it's a tie, pretty much.
No.
She matched me in strength, skill, and ability.
Wow, she can kick your ass.
Thank you.
Remember, I could go further if I wanted. You know that.
Do you think that's all he can do?
It's an honor to have one of my students match you.
There's no way I'd go that far on someone who's given me a great fight.
Do you think you could beat him?
Now, if the world were in trouble,
Ooh, Curry.
case of that.
Yeah.
You might wish to speak
Maybe.
to Sora, the world might be.
Maybe.
Where
What did
were
you
you
do
when
this
last time I
time?
was in trouble? Don't blame me.
Alright. Talk to me about it later then.
All settled now.
Yep.
Quite tired, but... yeah.
You guys both did good.
What's up?
You guys both did good.
She's a great fighter. Haven't been tossed around like that in years.
Yes,
And now my teacher.
You got a great teacher about you.
She taught Kralik too.
taught me, but I'm also teaching
Hey, as well. What's up?
Hello, Curry. Well fought.
Thank you, Victor. Hearing that is awesome.
Pretty good. I just like poking fun at him.
You are a seasoned warrior. I'm not sure what you've gone through over these years. At this age, even, you're still young. I am impressed.
That is impressive. Thanks, man. It means a lot.
Just an innocent bystander who does his job, that's all.
Did I hear that correctly?
He's very humble.
Did Victor just give a compliment?
I give them out every now and then.
Now and then. You ever met this one right here? Arbor?
Huh?
Your name's Arbor?
Sometime, or maybe work together in the future.
Yeah, we've met before.
His
I don't
memory
think you're
is
ready.
a rock.
It really is. I'm sorry, I have to agree.
I'm just saying.
Your memory is like a rock.
Hey!
Not literally.
Warm, impenetrable,
Not literally, Arbor. His memory is
Curry,
just
this
not
is
the
Arbor.
perfect thing.
She's an old friend. She knew your father.
Mm-hmm.
What? Damn, how old are you? What the hell? She looks like a kid.
However, there is a catch. She doesn't remember.
Well, rocks have ages. Shows on your
As
setting.
in, does she age?
She is recently revived, in a way. I am trying to find out how to get her memory back.
Well, how do you know each other? You said old friends, and you said you know Curry's dad.
I don't believe I've been that winded in quite a while.
I know.
Correct, yes.
Wow.
I remember a little
What's
bit of
the
that.
story?
They know the story.
Victor here
Remember
is,
those old, remember those old stories Dad used to tell us?
I remember.
Fell asleep most of the time.
I feel out of the loop. What's the stories?
Yeah, I agree. Victor there knew my dad.
I don't know.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you know
What was it?
High school.
Yes.
Jeez. God, how old are we? I lose track of time. I don't even know how long
Victor
I've
knows.
changed.
Look, time is.
Victor knows my father, Falcona.
It's subjective.
Knows
Say one
him,
more
and
time,
I mean,
Curry.
Victor knows my father, like truly knows him.
Thank you.
You never spoken about your father. To me, at least.
Good job, Sienna.
I never really got along with my dad. Me and him just couldn't see eye to eye.
Got along with Mom really well, though.
Mom was someone who I liked talking to because she always knew what to say. Even during the times I was troubled and going through all my inner conflict.
Teen angst.
Wait, is Chris still a
Arbor.
teenager?
No, he's older than I am.
My father spoke highly of you. And
I'm
his
23.
diary.
He's older than me.
He's acting like he knows the teacher.
I'm sorry I don't
You.
remember him, but
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just know that I could tell from the way you wrote that he cared about you a lot.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Ryder.
Ryder.
Ryder. Gave birth, well,
I-
was a part of your birth? Spermed you? Is that the right word?
Oh,
Gave out his
God.
testicles.
Yes, he gave birth to 4 kids.
Two.
You've only seen 2. There's 2 more.
Wait, Ryder
Actually,
gave
you've
birth
seen
to
3.
you? How the heck does that happen?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I shouldn't
No,
be judgmental.
our mom did.
Anywho,
Yes,
all
I
jokes
was
aside, I know you don't remember. That's
Are they
okay.
finished?
Seems like it.
Thank you for being my father's friend.
Yeah.
I guess you're welcome.
Do you
I don't really know
how
how
long
to
it took me to pull
respond to that.
Keith out of chips for his fucking history. Now I'm learning more about it here than I do coming out of his mouth.
Wait,
He had
Chips is never
friends.
around.
He also has amnesia. These two are similar in that regard. Yes.
Isn't that a shame?
Who else? Does anyone else remember? Like, is anyone still alive?
I'm taking off.
Yeah, are there
I might
others?
Hi,
return. It's good
What
seeing
the
you.
hell was this?
Yes.
Fucking squad or some shit?
Spread out.
What, did you guys
Away
do
from
missions
here.
Together? Oh.
Please, you need to do some manicure.
Wait,
Maybe you guys all lived in the same apartment
And,
complex, like in the movies.
Aaron.
That was once. And it was terrible.
Oh, really? Please,
Bro,
continue on. Or is it like you don't want to say
someone named
anything that would
Aaron
upset Miss
apparently
Arbor here?
has been researching through there. Aaron's that girl with the
Sit down.
ice and things.
That's my third eye.
Yeah.
It's been there.
Right.
She says she wants to talk about family history, I guess.
Thank you.
Well, we'll set up a meeting. In the meantime, after a great fight like that one,
Saya, you take care.
Hold on,
reading my mind,
Whatever you say.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, she missed
I
me.
don't know. I just took a wild guess.
Yeah.
Why didn't you
Oh,
move on?
right.
I might be back later.
I thought you had
I'm going to be
double cover
visiting a
with the
friend's
neighbors,
library.
So I just assumed.
Alright, be careful.
Oh,
But,
Dad?
Hello, Ava.
What
Hmm?
the fucking
Uh,
fuck?
How are you?
You've got to be kidding me.
It's like there's.
How better?
It's
Yeah,
like
I
the fucking,
better
like, you know, high school meetup.
Give me a moment.
Everybody's
But I
coming
missed
back.
it.
It's awkward.
There's a lot going on right now.
Whoa.
sorry.
Good luck, Joe.
You motherfucker.
Be careful.
Thank you. Oh,
Nice to see you, Azrael.
Likewise. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Victor?
lovely meeting you. Both of you.
Fine. And you?
Take care.
Take care, man.
Well,
Good.
Yes.
I apologize for Silas's intervention with your hand.
Jesus.
Pay no mind. I've lost worse. Be thankful I didn't kill him.
You know, I don't want to hear more about that.
You should have. Just saying. Would have made everyone's life a whole lot easier.
Regardless, it would have been wrong within the cathedral.
Of course.
However,
To tell Silas that.
I don't know, dude. They're fucking.
however, I am here to see you after all.
Can we go eat pizza? This room smells like shit.
Would you like to go to the garden? Perhaps sit down and talk?
Sure.
Before you go, I have a question. Now that I have you here, it would take me a great deal to find you otherwise. Where's her arm?
Say big words, you are suddenly on a high ground. So that's just kind of how.
Do you think she wouldn't have it if I didn't know?
Perhaps. There are reasons you could be keeping it secret.
I mean, I don't.
There are. But I can assure you that if I had it in my possessions, I would already have offered it to her.
So even you don't know. Shit. have to make a call.
What's that about?
It's not important.
Or clean.
And we needn't worry ourselves about it.
Learn to do other things. Why? I've spent like
Okay.
13 years of my life doing that.
Shall we?
Sure.
Imagine doing something different with your life for once.
You're not dead!
Why would I be dead?
I don't know, the performance I saw in the training room wasn't much of a fucking... Got hit a couple of times.
So, how has it been here?
It's been alright. I usually just kind of keep to myself, so it gets
I
boring
understand.
sometimes, but sometimes I come out for like tea and stuff, which means I get to see people, so that's not always bad. But then sometimes those
That's
people are
always
like
fun.
yelling and shouting and screaming and fighting and
Yes, there's a lot of things going on right now, unfortunately.
yeah,
How much do you know of the current predicament?
current predicament. I don't know. Wait,
Alright.
I heard someone talking about a end of the world, but they didn't really explain much, and all it did was scare me. So I figured maybe it was just some, I don't know. They didn't know what they were talking about, and I didn't have to worry about it. 'Cause I didn't really want to worry about it. It sounded like something I probably
wouldn't
should
concern
stay.
yourself.
Oh, good. I was hoping I wouldn't need to.
No. You are more than safe. And if you weren't safe here, I would take you somewhere where you would be, I promise.
That's good.
I have made a new home for Sky and Bell.
Oh?
A large, bigger mansion, a different observatory, one where we don't have to stay in that old place any longer.
Oh. How have they been? I talked to them a little, but not much. Figure they're probably busy and stuff. I don't want to bother them.
Not as busy as you think. Belle is trying to learn to be a real person, or a regular person, and Sky is tending to all of his plants and just keeping himself busy with books and hobbies.
Oh, that sounds nice.
You're always free to text them. I'm sure they'd love to hear from you.
I try to, but I get nervous about bothering people, and sometimes I
Bothering
sometimes
them,
I,
trust me.
procrastinate because I'm afraid of it annoying them.
I understand. Yeah, let's find a nice quiet place to just sit talk.
Sure.
Shall we?
Sometimes I like to come in here and sit and I'll sketch things.
Mm.
Alex
What have you
likes it
done?
in here. Sometimes I draw the flowers, sometimes I draw trees, sometimes I sketch Alex. I have to be really fast with him. Sometimes he sits still, like he's posing.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I think he's happy though. Or she.
That's good.
They. I still don't know.
That's good to hear, at least. So. Have you learned anything new recently? Any new magics or languages? Have you gotten better at the stuff you were working at before?
I mean, the others kind of tried to teach me how to use a sword because I taught them. Well, I told them about you saying that you'd taught me how to use one before, and I gave it a try, and it was kind of scary, and I kind of don't really
You
want
don't have to worry.
to.
No, trust me, it is okay. You are not obligated to wield one. Trust me. It's good to see you again.
I guess, I don't know. I still try to read, but it gets boring, and I end up getting distracted and lost in thought, or I decide I'd rather sketch or something. The others showed me video games recently, which has been a fun distraction, I guess.
I'm sure. Those seem to distract Belle as well. She seems to be liking those.
Oh, aside from that, trying to learn how to use my phone better. Kinda suck at it. Always afraid I'm gonna break it.
Oh. They feel frail. But I suppose that's just the nature of it. After all, you are quite the hardened individual.
I guess. I always have to use my nails, although some of the others got me this little pen thing that works sometimes.
Oh, well that's nice.
It makes it work, I guess. It's still kind of hard to use though, because I don't think most things are meant for people with only one hand.
Probably not. I can try and get you a replacement if you'd like.
We were trying to, and I did have a replacement one once before, but it kind of broke.
I am not to pat myself on the shoulder, but I am quite the smith myself in making.
I am sorry.
Symbiote.
I didn't mean like that. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm simply saying I think I might be able to help make a for the time being, a hand that could work. If you are so desperate for a second one. I know that it would be nice, but I don't want to force something on you that you don't want.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. I've been trying to hang out with Mary more, or well, I guess she's been just bored, needed somebody to talk to. She said stuff about her sisters and her brothers kind of ignoring her. So we went out and got clothes, and she helped me pick this out. I actually have a couple. She picked out some funny ones.
Yeah. What are the funny ones?
Well, she had one made that says, "Yes, I know my arm's missing." Cause every time we go anywhere, or anytime I'm out, it's one of the first
Someone always
things.
asks you, "Hey, by the way, did you know your
Well, usually they ask, "Oh, where's your arm?" And I usually make a joke about it and say, "Oh my goodness, where did it go? I didn't even notice."
Oh, you really are one of my children. You make jokes that I don't understand how you can make them. You, Skybell, all of you are constantly making jokes. I don't know where you got it from.
I mean, it's not exactly like I haven't gotten used to it at this point. I work around it, I guess. Guess I'm getting to the point too where I'm just not even. Well, I'd be lying if I said I still didn't want to know all the stuff about what happened in the past, but at the same time, I guess I'm kind of happy. So it's not so bad that I don't remember, because why would I miss what I don't remember, you know? If anything, it's the only
I do
reasons
have an
now I want to
important
know is
question to
because of
ask.
Victor and some of them.
Well, there's a very important thing that I must ask you. If we do find your arm and it contains whatever memories that were lost to you, it won't be a, do you want to remember them? You will remember. You will remember everything. And that can be overwhelming. And that's why I'm very hesitant to continue my search for this arm. You woke up not knowing who you were once. I don't want to give you an existential crisis whenever I put your arm back on and then you have two personalities. I like you the way that you are. And I like you then. And no matter what you choose, I will love you. I will support whatever you decide. It's just something to think about. It's nothing of the present matter. Trust me.
I guess I really just don't know. Victor's been able to tell me some stuff, at least what he can remember. And he's trying his hardest, and I don't want him to have to work so hard. But at the same time, I know he wants me to be able to remember.
Do you want me to send the hounds out? My wraith? Do you want me to keep them searching for it?
I guess. He said he'd been checking in the material plane, which is this one. I remember that. But he said he hasn't really been
My
able to
wraiths
check in
can travel
others.
to others.
Maybe you could help him.
I would like to. I would like to at least know where it's being kept. Where it is. Anyways, now that we're off of the gross matters, have you tried any new foods since you're in here? Find anything new and interesting that you like?
Yeah, there's a new guy here. His name's Mizu. He's like Brim. With all the fish ears
Anaya.
and stuff. He makes sushi, and it's really good.
Oh, you like sushi?
Yeah, it's like a little
Belle
roll
also
of
very much likes sushi. She loves sushi
rice
and ramen.
stuff, I think. I've tried that one. It's like soup, but like long, skinny noodles.
And Sky very much likes cheeseburgers.
Oh,
That hasn't changed.
I think I remember him offering me one once.
Yes, he's very proud. He has a magical ring which makes cheeseburgers. He's very happy with it.
Wait, a ring that just does that?
Mhm.
Whoa.
It's
I think eventually you would get
it's a
tired of
marvelous
eating
invention.
all
Eventually, he doesn't always eat them. He separates it out.
Oh. That makes more sense.
You really are a sight for sore eyes. I've been doing a lot recently, and I'm quite tired, but it is very refreshing to see you smiling and happy.
I think I've finally gotten used to things here. At least when there's not a bunch of people running around and yelling and all the new people. It used to feel like every time I walked out of my room there was a new person, and it was a whole new scary experience of trying to meet them and then get to know them. And
if it's not one thing, it's another.
yeah, because then if it wasn't a
They
new
all come
person,
in
then
with their own problems, and that is the unfortunate sea of living here. There is always going to be problems, and someone will always come in with their own. They'll always come in with their own story, with their own wants and needs, and it can get tiring.
I guess. I mean, it only happens every so often because I usually just hide in my room, and I know that if I get scared I can run in there and hide. Did I used to... Did I used to get scared when I met new people?
Oh, there was a time when you were so excited to try and meet new people, but you were so scared at the same time. You had this self-confliction. One of your friends that you made. You were so happy and excited that you wanted to go and see her. You really did. You wanted to try and move forward and talk to her, but you were so scared at the same time that you wouldn't do it until I actually had to push you forward to go and do it.
Yeah, that sounds...
But once when you made that friend, you two were inseparable.
Who was she?
I don't remember her
She
name
still
on the top
around?
of my head.
Or... Well, you told me about the one, Catherine?
That is her. Hey. No need to feel sad.
Well, I guess it feels kind of bad knowing that I was friends with someone and I don't really remember them. Like, I'd want to remember my friends, but I guess I can't.
It's okay. You've made new ones, and a lot of them. I know a lot of people that like you a lot.
Really? I mean, I really only think of Ion and Brim and Mary. Those are the only people that I usually talk to. Oh, and Victor. I just don't always get to see them.
Mara talks unbelievably well about you.
Oh.
Every time I get the chance, she always tells me how you're doing.
She didn't talk to you recently,
Tell
did she?
me about... Why is that? What happened?
Well, we'd gone out because she wanted to go explore and she thought I should get out because she knows that I coop myself up in my room all the time, which is true, but I'm okay with doing that, but she doesn't think so, so we went out, and then afterwards she wanted me to come with her and Saya to her house to see her babies, because I hadn't got to meet them ever since she gave birth, and I got to meet one of them. But while we were there, I kind of didn't realize how late it was and kind of ran out of energy and couldn't move.
Passed out?
Yeah. And apparently she was really worried about it. I kind of still feel bad about it. I have to be more careful about that.
You needn't feel upset. You just need to remember that your time is valuable. And you will have to sleep eventually. So you need to focus on when you're starting to get tired.
Twice a day, after about 6 hours. Yeah, I used to write it down in a little notepad, but after a while it never really changed, so I figure that's just kind of how it is.
I can understand that. She did tell me about taking you out to the art museum a while ago.
Oh, yeah. She invited me and Elliot to go. It was fun. I guess a little awkward for me and him both, because most of the stuff in there was all stone statues, which like funny, but also kind of not, because it's like rock people, but not like us.
Stone people.
We still. Oh.
What's that?
I think that was Sig, and I think he was screaming. Like, I don't know what kind of scream that was, but if it had, like, a type, I would call it, terrifying for everyone else to hear. Sorry.
There's not one thing, it's another.
Yeah. That's why I get, on edge, sometimes, Is it stuff like that?
I know. Anyways, stone people, not rock people. There's a difference. You are closer to crystal than you are stone.
Yeah, like gem people, because I'm Spinel and he's Topaz. Which are like minerals, but like specific kinds of like chemical compositions. I looked it up. It's like aluminum,
You are
magnesium,
quite
2, oxygen, 4. Yeah.
You are as bright as ever.
You think so?
I do. I think you are quite still energetic and thirsty for any knowledge you can get. You were just like that before as well.
Oh, I finally got to meet, no, Miss Rochelle. She's the green lady. She's really nice.
She's very
I used to be
respectful.
kind of afraid of her, because, I don't know, she just, she kind of
looks
spooky.
intimidating.
That too. Like, I remember one time I was, in the hall, I was gonna go wander for a little bit and stretch, and then, she kind of, like, shouted down the hall at me, and I kind of got a little scared because I didn't know who she was, and I couldn't see from all the way down the hall very well. She's a very loud yeller.
Yes, she is. But she is respectful and I can honor her for that.
She also makes really good food.
I haven't tried any. Perhaps I should.
Victor must be done with his call.
Do you want to go to him?
Maybe. I mean, I don't wanna make you have to get up.
I might be old, but I'm not frail.
That's actually... People keep asking me how old I am, or they say, like, oh, how old are you? And it's kind of like, I think that I'm like a little over a year old. Which is kind of weird when you think about it, because compared to everybody else, it's like basically a baby. But I don't talk like a baby. I think I'm smarter than a baby. I think.
You are a lot more intelligent than a newborn child. You are technically... I do remember telling you that your academy happened around 300 years prior.
So I'm like 300 or something. Over 300 years old.
Technically 320 plus years, but...
Wow. So that was gonna be what I was gonna ask, is how old are you?
You're an old woman.
Wait, I'm an old lady?
No, you're not.
I don't wanna be an old lady.
How old do you feel?
I don't know. Like a year and a half, but I also don't feel like I'm a baby.
No, how old do you want to be? How old do you feel? Do you feel 20? Do you feel like you're 21?
I don't know. I
What
don't
do
know
you
what
feel?
it feels like to be 21. Does it feel different? Like, do you suddenly like have like new thoughts or something?
No, you don't.
I don't know. I guess... Well, see, it's difficult because I've met people like Proxy who say that they're like over 100 years old or something like that, but they act as like mature as I do sometimes.
Yeah, how about this? We'll call you... We'll say you're 26 years old.
Wow. 26.
Sound like a good plan?
I guess. I mean, I don't really know what it feels like to be 26. Well, I guess now I guess I do, but I don't. I don't know. I'm kind of confusing myself, I think.
Don't worry about it. 26.
Okay.
Easy as that.
I think God is looking at him.
Oh. Sock is an individual.
Yeah.
The best
he's
way
also
to
a
describe
cat.
him.
I think. I mean, he looks like a cat and he acts like a cat sometimes.
He's familiar. soul
That's
placed in a cat-like
like
body.
a pet, but magical.
Yes.
Which is why he's all shiny and glowy and talks, because animals don't normally talk.
Look at you. You really have been learning a lot.
I've been trying to study and read, but I guess I've slowed down lately, because it got really boring and tedious, and some of the stuff I was reading was starting to get really confusing.
You should go into reading more of literature. Stories.
I do sometimes. Sometimes they're fun, and they like people going on an adventure, or I read a book about like people who fell in love once, but I don't think I didn't finish that one because I didn't really. Hey, anyways,
Sky would tell you that you should read some romance novels. Those are his favorite.
Wow. I think I see Victor from here. He's standing by the door.
Do you want to go over there?
Maybe. I don't want to leave him standing there by himself. That or he's probably getting
Sure.
pestered by Sock.
Or both.
Or both.
Well, Krellick, was it?
It is, yes.
You are one of the more competent Aegis members I've interacted with.
Well, thank you.
I'm going to leave soon.
Oh.
Thank you, Azrael, for your information.
Thank you for being a good friend to my daughter.
So, where are you going this time?
He removes a small sack and takes out a little marble that's red. I gave this to Curry and Saya as well. It's a bloodstone. It is for emergencies. It will act as a sort of sending spell, in case your cell phone is disabled ever. Only use it for emergencies.
Okay. How does it work?
You just speak into it. Recite my name first.
Oh. Okay. I'll keep it safe.
Well, Kralik, Azrael, Harbor. Have a good night.
You as well.
You too. Bye.
Goodbye.
He's certainly an interesting one.
Quite. What would you like to do now?
I don't know. Normally, I guess.
Shall we go and see what everyone else is doing?
Knowing
Sure.
Sig probably getting himself in more trouble.
maybe.
It's twice now I've had to dig him out of a hole.
There's quite an individual.
And then
There's quite an interesting amount of people here today. I'm sure something will be entertaining.
yeah. Well, I mean, I think you two were sitting over there. You probably saw Sig get batted across the room.
That we did.
If I didn't have my inscription on him, he probably would have, well, died.
We should keep that from happening.
Yeah.
And the man with the blonde hair, Victor, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Sig wanted to become an acquaintance of Victor's. And he asked for one of Sig's eyes, the one on the left. And then Sig foolishly said, "Oh, this one doesn't mean anything." So Victor then said, "Well, then I want your other eye." Quickly advised Sig to don't make deals you can't uphold.
Perhaps we should have this discussion another time. I wouldn't want to inform of events that shouldn't be spoken.
That was all to the matter anyways.
Good to hear it didn't happen.
Well, I do my best to try and stop people from doing foolish things.
There's only so much you can do.
Oh, I know. Question, though, Azriel. Where's Kanpan?
Gone. He is off on his own trying to find us.
In the void.
Yes.
Idiot. You didn't stop him.
He actually came to me and asked how to get there.
You didn't suggest him not to?
I told him that it would be dangerous, but he insisted. He spoke of his fate and how he felt it connected to Essa.
Well, I can't very well go after him, unfortunately.
I would advise against him. You would have a much harder time following him than he would be tracking down Essa.
Oh, I know. Don't have any void a part of me.
And that should be kept that way.
Most definitely. Anyways, I'll leave you to whatever you two are going to do.
Shall we be going?
Sure.
Notice 16 all of 6 left shocks.
So when he says he wants your eye, you make a deal for it, he will take it.
Or your
whether
left
you would like it or not.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Kralik. I appreciate the warning, but you're thinking of this all wrong. I could have 2 eyes with the Aegis logo. I see this as a business opportunity. I see this as an absolute win.
Howdy.
I feel like a slim hitch in the face.
Jerk.
Hi.
Hmm?
Don't be foolish.
I'm trying.
What? Okay, pick a hand.
please, whatever you do, don't have a mindset similar to that.
To what?
To thinking it would be cooler to have two robotic eyes, so you might as well pluck out the one that isn't.
That just sounds kind of scary.
It is.
And besides,
it's not really
I
that
don't think I
bright.
can have all the robotic things.
I don't think it would work either.
Ion tried a while back.
That is nice of him to try, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember you answering the question. Do you want me to find a temporary replacement?
Well, there was this thing that me and Ion were supposed to do, but I haven't really talked to Ion much recently. He's been kind of busy, I think. The last time I did talk to him, he seemed very distracted and, like, I don't know, like he was upset at something.
I see.
Arbor.
Hi, Proxy.
Hi. I have something for you.
Oh?
Okay. I did not realize how tall you are. Okay,
sorry.
It's not a bad thing, by the way. Okay. No, it's not a bad thing. Okay, so... Are you still missing from...
Yeah, it's been missing for a while.
Oh, so I want to test a theory. Haiku. I want to test a theory.
Hello.
You know my theory
Maybe remind
that I
me?
had about, like, the little spinel things and, like, seeing if you can merge them with yourself.
Probably gonna hit it. Oh no.
I guess, yeah, I kind of remember it.
Okay. Just gonna reach into our pouch. And just bring out very small little 12 spinel. I bought these.
Wait, is that spinel?
Yeah, just very small, spinel. I bought a ring and took it off the ring. Don't ask how much it was.
No,
I don't want you to pay me
no,
back.
I think I feel worse, because if you're telling me that you don't want me to ask, that means it's, like, a lot.
It's not bad. Like, I get paid a decent amount. It's not bad. I'm not bragging. That makes me sound like a shitty person.
Okay.
I don't. Test out my theory if you want, but you can keep them.
I'll try. Don't exactly know what to do, but I'll give it a shot. 2 rocks in one day, huh? To be really careful with this, it's so small. Here, I'll put it in my leg pouch.
A leg pouch. Oh, hi, Ku. Hi, are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm on my way out.
Okay. I'm gonna properly say bye to a few people.
Alright.
Right. Is Sig still here?
I saw him down that way with a bunch of other people. Although, it looks like
I
he
gotta
might
go
have
tell him
moved.
something.
Okay.
I gotta tell him something. But...
Bye.
Have a good
Thanks.
night.
I'll try to let you know if it works.
Okay, thank you. I hope it works.
Be careful if you're going to try and attach those to yourselves. We don't know what would happen if it does work. I'd hate for you to get some random memories in the rock that aren't yours. Just be cautious about what you're going to do.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you no, I'm just going to tell you to be careful.
Yeah. I'll be sure to be careful.
Alright, that's all I can ask for. Well, shall we keep going?
Yeah. Do you hear that?
I do.
Is it coming through the speakers? It stopped.
That's
Hi.
interesting to say the least.
I mean, it was catchy. It was kind of like a little.
Yeah, it was. That was a weird sound, whatever that was.
Yeah.
One day, old man.
What?
One day.
Maybe. You'll have to learn to beat Senna first.
Back.
Send me in a path and a direction. I'll show you how far I've come.
We'll see.
I think that was a naked lady with a really long
Yeah,
tail.
that was Snow.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to get in between your talk.
You're a
barber.
Oh, we were walking. Hi. So, curtsy.
Oh, Curry. Be careful when you're going down the hallway. There's a lot of beans on the floor.
Beans? Wait, why are there beans?
Why is there beans?
I summoned
you press
beans
invitation
in 6
something?
pockets in pants. And then his shoes.
But
Good job, Sasha.
But you're not supposed to have beans in your. Well, I mean,
I know. That's why it's so funny.
I mean, I guess you can.
Do you want
put
beans in your pockets?
No. I actually have some important
Oh,
things in
wait,
my
sorry.
pockets
You
right
want
now.
beans in your pockets, right? You like beans.
I don't want beans.
Let's not.
I said no.
Let's not make a mess.
I mean, I've already done that. It's kind of late.
Another mess.
Fine.
No, you already took me on an adventure yesterday. No. And it was fun. Thank you.
You want to go somewhere else again? I can take you.
Tempting.
This time try to avoid my astral bell.
I mean, look,
Sorry.
I have a natural pull towards the astral shit. So look, I'll try to not go there again. Try.
I don't care if you go there again. It's open to the public.
And why did you tell me to not go?
Because some of them are.
Huh? Some of the what?
Some of them aren't.
Ah, I see. Oh wait,
By the way,
oh shit.
where's Kanton? You didn't come back with you?
No. You know where he went. He told you where he was going.
The void.
Wait, what? Are you fucking serious?
No, I'm not. I'm being serious about this.
Who's this?
I Snow.
Name
Maybe-
is
are
Snow.
people
I see.
Why is she not wearing any clothes?
I'm trying to learn.
Trying to learn about her? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Not everybody was
I even drew a picture.
So, there's two scientists
Let's
that
talk
apparently
outside.
made her.
Oh.
One of them wearing glasses, one of them was a really meanie man, and she was
Okay.
born in a test tube. One of them wears a virgin.
Yes, everyone is supposed to, but to make things just simpler to understand that some creatures, people, are native to nut, and that's as simply as what it is.
Oh. Kind of like how Dandy doesn't wear a shirt sometimes. But then other times he
Yes.
does, even when it seems like it would make sense for him to wear a shirt.
Yes.
I always thought that was kind of weird.
Here, a much quieter, nicer place to sit.
I mean, until someone gets hurt. This is where they bring all the
Well. Well, let's hope no one gets hurt then.
I mean, aren't you always supposed to hurt, or not hurt, want people not to get hurt?
You're always wanting so that people are safe. Yes.
Yeah, because it's not
You
nice when
don't want
are
people
hurt.
to get hurt.
Yeah.
Sorry if I don't have much to talk about.
I don't really have much to talk about either.
If I'm going to be honest, just sitting here with you is enough for me.
It's good to see you.
It's always good to see you. So how about this? What are some things that you want to learn? Give me a list of at least 5.
I don't know. That's kind of hard because sometimes there's I wouldn't even say sometimes, there's a lot of times where there's things that I don't know, but I don't know that I don't know them. Kind of like my memory, like I don't know. I don't remember not remembering. So it's kind of hard to want necessarily. I mean, the only reason I really want to or even know that I'm not remembering something is because everybody else has told me that I'm not remembering something.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's not think about stuff like that. Let's think about 5 things you want to learn. So what's a new food you want to try?
I mean, I've tried a lot of stuff that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's your favorite food? Maybe I haven't tried it.
I don't eat a lot of this, unfortunately. However, from the ones that I do have had, I'm a fan of Sky. One time made us pasta. He made us, he called it fettuccine alfredo. And I thought that was quite good.
Why not just call it pasta? That name's really hard to.
It's called that because that's the flavor of the sauce and then the noodles used for it.
Oh, kind of like how ramen noodles are called ramen noodles and then the soup is just called ramen.
Mm-hmm. Very much similar.
Well, I guess I've never tried that before.
You should try it.
I'll learn what that tastes like.
And you'll have to tell me all about if you like it or not.
Let's see. I've tried more drinks. Miss Rochelle makes really nice lemonade. I had some more today. I've had lots of tea. I've tried a bunch too. Although I haven't tried any new ones in a little while because I haven't really seen Miss May. She's one of the people that works at the Purple Lotus, and I haven't been there in a while. So I haven't really got to talk to her much because she doesn't seem to come around here very often.
I'm sure she's always busy.
She seems like she works really hard there, but... And I liked helping her. And she was always really smart and would always talk to me about stuff, and she would always teach me new stuff, like stuff that I didn't know. She taught me a bit about how airplanes work.
Oh, yeah?
Well, at least that was before I'd really learned much of anything, so maybe that was really simple to her, but I'd never heard of them before then. I didn't know that people could fly, although I guess today I didn't know that people could float. And then I saw that Curry guy just kind of, it looked like he was like laying down, but he was also just kind of like hovering. Apparently Victor can do that too. But he says he like turns into bats. Because apparently he can also turn into a bunch of different animals, like wolves and cats and snakes and rats. And apparently rats are okay because they can get into tiny places, even though they're really gross and scary.
Belle has a fondness for well-groomed rats. She thinks they're cute. Not the ones you would find around in the street, but more of like the ones that you would have as pets.
I think Alex is better.
You think so?
Sometimes it's funny when he sleeps before he does so, he like ruffles his feathers and he gets all like puffy and he turns into like a little puffball and then he sits there and he sleeps. And sometimes if I listen really quietly, he makes like little like really tiny snoring noises. It's kind of funny.
It is funny. That is very funny.
Like a tiny little whistle. I guess I wouldn't mind learning more about flowers. I don't know too much about them. Like, I read a book that was all about, like, the biology of plants and how they work at, like, a molecular level, but I don't actually know much about, like, the different kinds of flowers.
You should text Sky. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to tell you all about what he's learned from botany.
Okay, I'll try. Maybe I could find, like, a plant and keep it in my room. That would probably make Alex happy. He likes the flowers in the garden.
We'll find you a nice, pretty flower to plant in that vase in your room.
I'll just have to make sure that I keep it watered.
And you need to remember that it needs sunlight as well.
There's not really much sunlight here. Sometimes there's some sunlight when the space station is near, like, the bright side, but most of the time we're not facing the right direction. And even then, sometimes, like, the windows tint. They get really dark. Probably because they don't want people, like, going blind because they stare at the sun, because you're not supposed to do that.
I will speak to Hyrus about trying to get artificial sunlight installed.
Okay.
And if she can't end up doing it, I'll figure something out for you.
Okay. I guess I wouldn't mind learning more about magic. I read a couple of books about stuff and I kind of learned the basics of, like, magical creatures, and I learned about this thing called the weave and mana and how people have been, like, learning about magic for years and years and years, and they have all these, like, languages and other things, but I don't really know most of the specifics. I know all of the spells, or the spell, like, categories.
School.
Yeah, schools. But that's about it. I don't actually know any spells.
What are all of the magical schools?
Abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, transmutation, and then there's another one that's like the universal for everything else.
Very good. Do you know what they each do?
Yes. Abjuration is like stuff to ward things off. And then conjuration is to, like, make things out of, like, magic, I guess. And then
what else does conjuration do? It does more than just make things.
I don't remember.
It's not a test. I'm just asking. It's also teleportation.
Is it? I thought that was. Oh, that's right. Because you can conjure things, not just like people, but not just things. Like I talked about conjuring spirits and elemental beings and well, it also talked about, like, demons, but I I don't think you're supposed to do that one.
If you are a strong enough of a magical caster, there are very many conjuration spells that can open portals to pull people through it.
Divination lets you see past, present, and future in ways that you normally couldn't. Then it was enchantment, which basically lets you change how something behaves. Like I talked about enchanting a sword to have fire, even though the swords don't normally have fire. Probably kind of like Saya's. I should ask her if that's like an enchantment. Enchantment.
What else does enchantment do?
Evocation. Oh, enchantment. It lets you bewitch people, is what it said. Which I think
Bewitch or
means
beguile.
Bewitch and beguile, which is like to like confuse them, I guess.
It can be used to confuse them. In some very rare cases, it can be used to charm them, to make them like you a bit more, or even to take control of people.
Oh. I wouldn't want to do that. That sounds scary. Kind of mean.
No, I would never recommend doing it. It's just what it can do.
Then there's evocation, which is, how did the book put it? Lets you command the elements with magic. Ion said it was like the lightning fingers from like this one guy from this movie we watched. It was like unlimited power, and he shot lightnings from his hands, but he was the bad guy, so I guess that's not a good thing.
Oh, well, even bad people can learn magic.
What was the other one? Illusion. Illusion is literally illusions. Like you can make like people see things or hear things. Can you make them taste things too? So you could make someone taste fettuccine alfredo.
You could.
Cool.
What else does illusion do? This one's a hard one, so I'll help you out on it. I'll let you know what it does. It copies. It is the only school of magic that copies the other schools of magic. For example, an illusionist wizard might be able to produce flames that do not exist, but from how real the illusions feel and the magic used to create them, the person who touches the flames still feels as if their hand is burning. And where it is physically not.
I read about that once. That's like a placebo. It's like you think it's doing something, so that means it actually happens.
Exactly. So whereas these illusory flames you would think would follow under the evocation, where most fire would be, they don't. They follow under illusion, because illusion can copy the different schools of magic.
Oh. Okay. Illusion. Necromancy is... that's what Mara's husband does. And it's... it called it the control of the energies of life and death, and like it said that you could like bring back people from the dead, which it said was like not okay.
It is very controversial of bringing people back from the dead correctly or incorrectly. That's where zombies come from. You know, the brain.
Those things are scary because they eat people.
You don't need to worry about them.
And skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why skeletons are so scary, but it's like everybody has one. But like the idea of it not working or like moving without the rest of them is kind of, I think, the scariest part.
It could be scary.
It's like, where's the rest of your body? Why don't you have it? Ah. Necromancy. Transmutation. That one was taking one thing and making it different physically. Like, it talked about how people shapeshift. That must be what Victor does. Because he says that he can turn into animals. Like bats.
Some people have natural capabilities of shapeshifting. Like Victor and like Dandy.
Can I do that?
I don't think you can.
Aw.
Perhaps you could learn how to, though.
Oh. Oh, universal, which is for everything else.
Very good.
Yeah.
I am very.
I kind of read that book a couple of times because it's one of the few that I have on magic. Although that one also talked about how gemstones are sometimes used for magic, and I don't really like that part.
You are different than a normal gemstone. Yes, some spells are, for example, the most prevalent spell to cast for most religious figures is that of resurrection. And resurrection requires a very pure gem of a very high cost. A diamond. A large one.
Oh.
It does not require something like you, dear.
Well, I'm not a diamond, so I guess that makes sense.
No, you're right. You are better.
Well, I mean, I guess technically not, but I know what you mean.
No, you definitely are.
That's kind of like that little bit that Proxy gave me. Apparently, sometimes people who make jewelry use spinel instead of diamond because it's kind of similar. It's like not as like durable or like tough, and it doesn't always cut the same way, but apparently it's similar enough that people will still use it. It also comes in more colors.
Ooh.
Apparently pink's really rare.
Well, look at you.
Apparently I'm also like a semiconductor, but I don't want to test that.
Yeah.
So you're not supposed to play with electricity.
No, you're not. You should not play with it. Be really cool though if you could. What if you ended up being like that bad person, but instead you were good and you could shoot lightning from your fingers?
Yeah, that'd be
and
funny.
you could shout ultimate power. I would like to see that. I think it would be rather fun.
Actually, I remember you telling me once that I used to be able to do stuff.
You used to be able to cast magic.
Oh. I guess I wouldn't mind like trying to learn how to do it again. I'd have to find some books. I haven't talked to Coda in a while though. He seems, I don't know, different since I last saw him. And that was a while ago.
I wouldn't concern yourself with him. He's a very busy man who likes to get into a lot of trouble.
Oh. Guess that's like his mom was. That's actually something I did. Well, I don't know if I've been to others, but I went to my first funeral. It was
I'm sorry to
kinda
hear
sad,
that.
but I thought I was supposed to go there.
What was it for?
Her name's Corona. She helped take care of me a couple of times. She let me into her home. She had these funny key things. She had a couple of kids. Coda was one of them. There was Coda and Cordelia, and I think they said there was another one, but I don't think I ever got to meet them. They told me I should try to, like, talk to her, and I tried to thank her for everything, but I didn't really know what else to say.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I mean, I guess I didn't really know them all that well, but they were really nice, and I know a lot of people here knew of them well, so... I guess if anything, it just made me think more about whether or not there were other people that I might have known before, and maybe they might have been important to me or someone else, and...
Everyone's important. Everyone.
Well, yeah, but I mean, more like... I might have gone to their funeral and now I don't remember them. Kind of like Catherine.
You shouldn't concern yourself with things of the past. After all, you have a bright future to look forward to.
Yeah, I know, but it's... I guess sometimes I sit and I think about stuff like this, and it...
I'm sure that we can get you your memories back one way or another.
I guess I want to help Victor, because he's been working so hard to look, and so have you. And I guess I just don't know what to do most of the time. Because I feel like I'm just kind of sitting here and I just don't know what to do. I don't even know where to start. It's been over a year and I don't even remember when I first met Victor. But I feel like it's been almost a year. And that entire time he's been trying to look. And I feel like I haven't done anything. I guess I just feel bad for not really helping.
There's not much that you can do, unfortunately.
I know, it's... I guess it just feels bad sometimes knowing that people are working hard to try and help me, but I'm not really doing anything to help them.
You are doing much more than nothing, trust me.
How?
Victor and I both understand that it's very hard to be in your position. To not know what's going on, to forget everything. And so you being able to adapt and make new friends and smile is all we really want to see. Because as long as you're happy, I am, and I'm sure he is as well. Even if we never find this arm again, so long as you are happy with how you are now, that is all that matters.
Yeah.
So you needn't concern yourself.
Oh, actually, there was one thing I wanted to ask. Do you remember how Ion and Victor both said that occasionally I have like these sort of like episodes where I do seem to like kind of remember something? Or like I don't behave like myself? Well, Miss Mara and Saya, actually, they were around, when I think I had one of these episodes. And apparently, I walked up to Mara and I introduced myself with a different name. She said that, well, I mean, the first name was right, just Arbor, but she said that I introduced myself as Arbor Soleil. I thought my last name was Universe.
It's not actually. We don't really have a last name.
Oh. But then why did I have that name?
Because that's what you chose.
Oh. So wait, you can just choose
Have you looked up what Soleil means?
No. I actually don't really know how it's spelled. I mean, obviously I guess I didn't really spell it out for her. And she doesn't really know either. I could try though.
Let's have you search for it. I want you to try. The next time I see you, I want you to know what it means. Because it does mean something.
Okay. Kind of like how you said I named myself after a tree.
You did.
What was I thinking?
You can complain about what were you thinking all you want. I think Arbor is a beautiful name.
I mean, I like it, but it's like, why would you name yourself after a tree? Because I like trees.
Do you?
I mean, trees are cool, I guess. I don't know
There
why
you
I
have
would
it.
name myself after one though, specifically. I mean, as far as plants go, I mean, they're kind of cool. But I mean, there's also a lot of other cool plants. Like, there's a lot of cool things.
At the time, you didn't know about all of these other things.
So I just like only knew about trees, so I named myself after one.
It was very close when you decided your own name, or at least Arbor. It was very close to after your first time waking up.
Oh. I feel like that's like a baby. What a baby does. Like, they see something and they name themselves after it. Or they like, well, like how like a baby's supposed to like learn to talk. Apparently, like they like copy what other people say, and then they slowly learn to like understand what the words actually mean. So a lot of the times they don't even know what the words mean. They just learn to slowly associate things. Which means that at some point in time I must have understood what the word meant. And maybe like, I don't
You're
know.
thinking too much into this. I think you just liked how Arbor sounded.
Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't want to change it.
I'm glad.
But I'll look up the other name on my phone later.
But let me know whenever you figure it out.
Okay.
Sorry
Hi.
about the interruption. We're making muffins and stuff. Would you like one?
Do you like muffin?
We're making muffins and tea.
Yeah. Do you? Ah.
Oh, can I make you one?
Sure. Do you want one?
Okie dokie.
Yes. Please make Arbor. Sure, I will have one as
I gotta get an apron.
She seems like a very nice individual. Very energetic, but nice.
We had a sleepover out here actually. Actually that kind of happened after the sword training thing. Kind of why I don't want to do it again. I like started fighting with the sword, and then I remember kind of not feeling well. Like I felt dizzy. And then I remember someone helping me over here, but then by the time we finally got over here, I wasn't able to move anymore. So they laid me down on the bed, but then Rochelle and some others kept me company throughout the night. So I wasn't lonely, because I could still, like, kind of move my head, and I could still talk.
With the dispersion of energy from your missing arm, I'm sure combat was too much of a strain on just you. The adrenaline must have overexerted yourself very quickly.
I guess. People keep saying that I hit Esso, though. I don't remember hitting him at all. I accidentally hit Sock once, though. I kind of slid, and well, because they were teaching me how to punch things,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of accidentally slid and slipped forward and accidentally kind of like punched him really hard in the stomach. I felt really bad about it.
If it was training, then he knew what was coming. Important to remember that. You don't need to feel bad if it was training.
You know, maybe he actually deserved it. Because when they told me to just, like, try and punch him, he kept doing this thing where he would, like, open up a portal, like this little hole thing, and I would accidentally punch into it because he would do it at the last second, and then I would hit myself in the back of the head.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
It's kind of mean.
You gave him what for?
Mm.
He won't ever try to do that again.
You know, he tried to, and then it worked, and then I kind of slipped and kind of fell forward and slid and kind of tried to catch myself, but I kind of jabbed him in the stomach in the attempt.
Do you want to go help them make muffins? Let's go help them make muffins.
Okay.
Now I got the How did you do that to me?
Listen, I did it because I love you.
You made me. You put it in the bag. You made me put it in the bag, and then you just decided it was a good idea to then put it up there.
Hey, loudmouth, spin around. We have company.
What? Oh shit. Okay, well.
Yeah, the word you're looking for is fuck.
Okay. Well, then I have the scoop.
She's trying to tell you something. Be polite.
I was just gonna ask if I could help.
Oh, of course. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, you give Arbor the Scoopy thing then. I know you fought valiantly for it, but the Scoopy thing.
We're just scooping them into a muffin tray.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna be my another hairpole. Come here.
Okay.
Do I need anything else? Oh, great sire of the muffins.
No. I got another
You
assistant.
should make
Okay,
that
I'm
your
good.
official title.
Okay, so I have a bowl here, my bowl with my little batter mix.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna grab it, scoopy doopy, and then put it in a little muffin tin.
Do we want chocolate chips in these?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, sorry about that.
Fuck.
Easy with the bowl.
They're at the top
Ready?
too.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have 12 muffins.
Got it.
That's all goopy.
You got it.
I got the chocolate chips.
Yeah, it is kind of bloopy.
I'm not.
You know the secret to it?
Mixing thing was in the back, so that was the hard part.
What?
The secret to putting muffin batter in is to start from the top and kind of do one of these, so it gives it a lot of distance.
One of what?
One of these. Like, you take it and you go up, and then move your way down at the bottom of the pour. And make a perfect Scooby-Doo.
I think I get it.
Yeah, you got it.
What is content going to the void for? Training?
I hope you like... Is it stuck?
A little.
Well, I'll be a biscuit. Okay. Nice and slow. There you go.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
That one's not as messy.
Even if it's messy, you can clean it off. So nobody will know.
Okay.
Asriel's over there. I think Saya had a question.
Oh. Okay. How many days
We only
do
got a
need?
few more. A couple more. Just do a couple more quick ones, and then we'll make the last ones big and special, okay? I'll put it a little lower, make it easier.
Yeah, I'm not very tall.
Yeah. Saya complains that same thing. Good to see you, by the way.
You too. Sorry I don't really, leave my room much.
That's okay.
Whoa.
Do a couple more good ones, and we'll make them, put them in the oven, and then before you know it, we'll have muffins.
Okay.
You're pretty good at video games, by the way.
Oh, thanks? I kind
You're
of think I'm
welcome.
not that good, because it's kind of hard to play with one hand.
Right, maybe, but it was still a lot of fun, though.
You kicked my butt.
You got it? Yeah.
But I had fun. I've never played a game like that before. I really only have a couple. I didn't know you could play with more than one person.
I know, it's so cool.
Like, I thought people would have to, like, take turns if they wanted to play games.
Yeah, I didn't start learning about games until I think about a month ago I got a first game.
Oh, I think I might have known about them for a little bit longer. People told me about having games on your phone.
Yeah. Okay, that should be the last one. There we go. Okay.
What do I do with this spoon?
Wait. Oh,
That's how
you can
goopy
either
now.
taste it. You can either taste it, or you can put it in the sink.
What do you... Wait, what do you mean taste the spoon?
Like, if it has batter on it, you can taste the batter.
But it hasn't been cooked yet.
Some people do it, some people don't.
Oh. But is that okay? I thought you had to cook it first.
Try just a itty bitty bit. It's just chocolate.
Yeah. It's really sweet, but like...
Goopy?
Yeah, it's like it's sticking to my tongue.
Yeah. Kind of like peanut butter.
Kinda.
Wait, scoot over a little bit.
Okay.
Just a smidgen. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven. Whoa! Can you open the door for me, please?
Okay.
Wait. Cause you could... There we go.
Really hot.
It has to be up to 400 or... It was 400, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, about 10 or 15 minutes, we'll have some really good muffins.
Okay.
Oh, right. Do you want to make tea?
No thanks. I'm okay. I had the lemonade earlier and it was really good.
You had lemonade too?
Yeah, you made some and you gave it to me?
No, that was Kool-Aid.
Or, oh. Oh. I thought it was like lemonade because it was like colored, but water, but like it was all like fruity. So I thought it was like lemonade, but like a different color.
It's kind of sour, but if you add sugar to it, it's really nice and sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of keep a lot of it because if I mix it with some healy stuff, it's really good.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I'm gonna make some tea. Okay, yeah. Good to go.
Okay.
You seem chipper.
Oh, okay. I don't really know what you're supposed to say to that. I mean, I'm usually in a good mood. Like, I don't usually...
Yeah. Well, good to see.
You too.
Do you know Azrael?
Yeah, he's my dad.
Dude. Really?
Yeah. It's a bit complicated. Have you heard about my arm and me and how I'm like
not
okay.
Not a clue. I also
usually
didn't really
I've
want to
told
ask
people,
because
a lot of people.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
ask
usually the
because I didn't
first
want
thing
to be
people
rude.
ask me.
Yeah, I didn't ask.
Basically, I'm a rock person. Like, I'll rock. Like, hold on. I can show you. Here, can you help me pull this back a little bit?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Whoa. Oh, okay. Oh, is that why your hair's shiny too?
My eyes too. Look.
Huh? Oh wow. They're really pretty.
Thanks. All of me is all rock. But rocks can break, and apparently so can I. And apparently a long time ago that happened to me, and my dad helped put me back together. I've been awake again for a little over a year, I think. Maybe like a year and a half-ish. Hard to tell. I've kind of lost track of the time.
Yeah, it kind of is up here. I kind of get bored running around in circles.
Yeah. But yeah, he's my dad, and he helped put me back together. Apparently with the help of some of the people here, which is why he was okay with me staying here. Because I was staying with him, but it was really lonely, and I didn't really like staying cooped up and not seeing anybody very often, because, I mean, people are scary, but it's not fun sitting in a library by yourself all the time. It gets really boring.
Yeah, I can feel that. I have a small attention span, so I get distracted a lot.
Yeah. Sometimes I start reading and then I get bored, so I go and do other stuff.
Speaking of reading, one of the people that works for your dad gave me a really big book.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah, I have no idea what it's about, but I kind of don't want to ask.
Yeah. So yeah. I don't remember what happened to me. I don't know where my arm is.
Yeah.
My dad put me back together. So yeah, that's my dad.
Whoa.
Hi. Hi.
Sorry.
What was
Just
that
felt like
all
hugging.
about? Oh. Okay.
So wait, did you guys make the muffins? Is you good?
Yeah, they're in the oven, and of course they're good. I made them. Duh. With help.
You had help.
Yeah. Duh.
Duh. What? Is that gonna be your catchphrase now? Is that gonna be your catchphrase now?
No. It's not my catchphrase. You know what my catchphrase is, okay? Listen. What are you in my ear for? I'm sorry.
Fuck you again.
No.
Wanna go? Tickle battle? Remember,
Oh,
who could win?
No. We have muffins. We are being responsible adults and making muffins. Okay?
How's responsible adult messing around?
No, we're gonna accidentally burn somebody with oven stuff.
How do we burn someone with the muffins?
Because they're really hot in your hands and your mouth. You go to your you know, hot mouth.
and yet you gotta wait for the muffins to cool.
Yes, it's a secret technique that I know. Okay.
Or you could just do what I did and literally just eat them while they're hot and they're mushy. They're good.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have a burnt mouth, and then I'm gonna be comfortably eating a muffin, okay?
I've had spicier foods. Come on, that cannot be spicy.
Speaking of, check on that muffin.
Okay. I'll open the tray. Looks like they're almost done.
Yeah. Get a toothpick.
How long did you set them in for?
Around a few minutes ago, just, you know, sort of thing.
2 minutes? Alright. Gonna pull out the tray. Put the toothpick in. Nope, still mushy. They're still not done.
Yeah, I can see. I'm sorry, we must look like a circus.
You are definitely enjoyable to watch.
Thank you, I think. If that's a compliment. I'm taking it as one.
She's the enjoyable one to watch. I'm just here to watch the muffins, alright? Here to watch the muffins.
Because I told you to.
I know. I'm doing what I'm asked. Watching the muffins very carefully.
You know that a watched kettle doesn't boil. Neither does happens to the muffins.
Okay, fine. Then I'll stay over here. I'll watch the muffins. Just okay. They're very gooey looking. Okay, I'm hungry.
I know, but we're not gonna eat gooey muffins, and we're not giving them gooey muffins because that's how you get a bad tummy. You wait until they're done, sire.
What's the voice?
I'm allowed to do that.
Where do you get that voice, Madame Rochelle?
I get it from the bottom of my stomach, and then I move it to the back of my throat. Like Kermit, you get it? You freaking, I'm Kermit the Frog, okay?
But you're not a frog. You're not a frog, Rochelle.
I know, but I'm green.
So is Ion. I mean,
I think Ion would be closer to a frog.
Oh dear. So does that mean Ion? Okay.
Oh, I met his fiance recently. Apparently he's getting married.
Oh.
Yeah, I finally met her. She has a suit that looks a lot like his.
See this? This is muffin perfection right here. Okay.
Although apparently she
See,
doesn't
that's
want to
big.
be called by your normal name.
Clean.
She wants to be called Ma.
And now I need the middies.
Not really sure
Wants
why.
to be called a what?
Or I could.
Ma, like a mouth.
You realize that She's gonna just pull out the hot tray.
She seemed
I
really
guess
realize-
wanted to meet her for a long time.
Okay. You realize I could hold that? It's not that bad.
You realize oven mitts make me hot too, right? Okay.
Rochelle. Why did you slap me with the oven mitt? All right, that's it. You're getting it.
Okay.
That was for slapping me with an oven mitt.
Okay, but now we're gonna serve the muffins. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. No, I don't just. No. No. Okay.
Oh. Scary Rochelle. Actually, no, you're not scary.
Muffin.
Oh. Are they okay to eat?
It's a little. Yeah, they're cooked now. Just
Feels
they're a
warm.
little hot, so just. Mm-hmm.
Do you mind helping me set this down so I don't like drop it?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Just over here is fine. I just don't
Okay.
want to drop it. Kind of hard
There you
to
go.
hold with one hand.
Thank
It's
you.
okay.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Might have been able to give the cool guy a muffin, but I gave the cool girl a muffin. So,
She is cooler than I am.
yeah. So I win.
Now you guys are both cool.
I think you're cooler than I am. You have
No,
sparkly
you
pink
three
hair.
are cooler.
I have a nice.
I think all three. You guys
You've got
are
a
cool.
cape.
Is this a compliment?
I do have a cape. But you do have a better hoodie.
I like my hoodie.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so you're cool, you're cool, you're cool. I'm not.
Excuse me, young man. I do not believe that you can give yourself such.
Yes, I can. I've done it before.
Mary helped me pick this outfit out, and when she did,
No.
she told me that it would help
Yes.
me look cool.
No.
She said,
I'm not
Alba, you're gonna
I'm
Well,
look
cool. You guys are
like the coolest.
You could literally take on Sienna by yourself, probably.
She says my name kind of funny.
No.
Yes.
How did you say?
No.
Alba.
Yes. If Kralik wasn't there, yes, you could.
Oh.
Yeah, she says a lot of words funny.
No.
She's like this
Yes.
funny accent.
You could have.
Kind of like
Mhm.
that,
Heck, you could.
that other lady that was, helping, them, like, fight, with her brother.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a funny accent, too.
Sire, it's a muffin.
I know. I'm just very hungry and I'm tired.
You should eat more, Goober.
I didn't get to eat anything, remember?
I bought you
We're
a
not starting.
honey.
Yes. But before that, I hadn't eaten anything because of we were dragged right
Excuse
into
me.
trading.
Pardon me. Breakfast
Oh,
is
no.
the most important meal of the day.
Okay.
Say it with me. Repeat after me. Breakfast
Breakfast
is
is
important.
important. It's I didn't have time. We were all doing training and sparring and stuff, so.
This is why you should have emergency bananas.
No. Sorry.
It, emergency bananas?
Okay, so the trick is bananas have a very thick peel to them. And they can resist a lot of stuff, and you use the top stem, and you can put it like in a little belt loop, put it in a little zippy tie, put it on your pants, grab a banana. Oh look, I have a snack, and I'm not going like 4 hours without a snack.
Okay. I just forget sometimes.
Yeah, no, and I'm gonna remind you like an annoying green alarm clock.
Are you gonna be a green alarm clock for me?
Yeah, if you're gonna remind me to sleep, I'm gonna remind you to eat, and that's how this is gonna work, okay?
Okay, alright, fine.
Is this what it's like
But if
having
I can-
family?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
We argue with each other.
I'm still kind of new to it.
You sound like Belle and Sky.
Sky and Belle?
I met
My other children.
like one time.
Oh.
He has really cool hair. Like, just like this
Josh?
Yeah, he's like a sparkly bird guy.
Sounds
Wait,
cool.
That reminds me.
I'm gonna ask this with like the most uttermost respect possible. Do all of your kids have sparkles?
Belle's hair technically doesn't sparkle.
Nano's well, actually, have you talked to her lately?
She doesn't want to talk to me.
What's that?
I don't think she wants to talk
Because
to me either.
because half of my children have lost their memory.
I'm following.
She doesn't remember me. And she doesn't like me. And if that is her choice, then that is her choice.
He's been doing a lot of dangerous stuff, which kind of concerns me and Ontario.
She did that even when she did have her memories.
Are you eating? Did you just eat it all?
Every time I try and talk to her, she usually ignores me.
Chew your food! Come on!
Or she tries to make fun of me.
Sorry.
I'm sorry to hear
Sorry.
It's stuck on my tusks.
that. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Go get a napkin.
Uh-oh.
Are you enjoying the mud?
Napkin.
Back up. Back up.
You
Bless
sound
you.
like you're getting sick.
I'm not.
Overstress, overworrying will get you sick. When you dare.
It's a go okay?
Well, then rest once in a
It's a good
while.
thing that rocks can't get sick, right?
It is,
Are
isn't
you
it?
very? That's a lucky thing. Your show could probably get sick pretty quickly.
Yeah, I've gotten sick like 3 times in the last 3 months.
Jesus, holy
You
Christ!
should drink more water.
It's a good idea, actually. See, that's good advice. Like my emergency banana, okay?
My dad always gives
Okay,
good
well
advice.
then. Yeah, he does.
You know what else
Thank
would be really cool for an emergency snack?
It's true.
What?
Coconuts.
Coconut? Bleh. Not really a fan.
I don't think coconuts would make. They wouldn't make as great. They don't have as much. To put it lightly, they wouldn't help your body as much as, for example, a banana would.
Okay, but hear me
What
out.
about honey?
Ew. Sticky.
Honey is
Honey,
no.
honey on its own is too. It's too bad for your stomach to simply eat on its own in large quantities.
No,
Yeah, I'm
but
not
I
a
did read.
bear science.
I did read something about honey recently. It has basically a special protein in it that helps your immune system a lot, like a bunch. It's They called it like a natural antibiotic.
Yeah, and it lasts
helps-
Maybe I
forever.
should start eating honey.
Yeah.
Some of the best food that you can eat is simply honey, bread, and water.
I've heard of people putting, and I remember when I was a kid, I used to eat. They used to sell these, but they put honey in a straw. All you'd have to do is cut the little top, and you'd have a little honey snack.
Oh. You just like suck it out
Really
of the straw
good,
like a drink?
Mhm.
Except there's not like a cup?
Yeah, tastes really good. And there were different flavors too. They had like different kinds of honey.
I can teach you about a
What?
coconut. Okay. Think about it real quick. You can take a rope, tie it around it, smack somebody in the face with it, untie it, hack it in
God.
half, eat the coconut meat, get the water out. You got a snack, you got a drink. It's not really all that filling. But then you can, when you're done with that, you can clean it out and you can use them as horse clip cloths.
Yeah, that reminds me. I met some more of the Nayad people recently.
Oh yeah. Arbor, did you enjoy standing guard when we were at the door?
Huh? Oh,
Did you
well,
enjoy
yeah.
standing guard when we were doing that?
Well, yeah, I mean, we were just hanging out, so... Nobody really came except for Dylan, but Dylan then kind of hung out with us, so it was... I don't know. There was this one, Clea. Apparently I was her girlfriend for 10 minutes.
What? Okay.
I don't know. She said I needed to have fish rights.
Spanish.
So I had to be her
I don't think
girlfriend
that's
for
how
10
that
minutes.
works.
I don't know. It was really
Oh my god,
confusing.
that's not how it works. Clay is weird. Clay is really weird. Be careful.
I kind of like her though. She's friendly and kind of funny, so I don't mind.
I just don't like her calling.
Apparently,
Well, I
it
don't
was
like
more
her
of a
calling a
joke
certain
than
nickname
anything.
to me.
They told me later that you
I
don't have to
assume.
have fish rights,
Mm,
which is good because
don't.
I don't think I can give them rock people rights.
Maybe not.
Hey, I have a question, and it's a dumb question, and it's a joke. But if you give rock people rights, does that mean they get access to rock and roll?
Maybe.
Hey! What? Rock? What? It's a legitimate thing. If you like music, you like to rock and roll.
Okay, that's true.
She
I
laughed.
know.
And he's not punching me. I'm okay.
Do you want him to punch you or no?
No, I
Saya.
have shit to live for. Saya Park.
Saya, when you've heard as many rock jokes as I have, you begin to take it for granted.
It's better than all of the jokes I've... Oh, trust me, it's so much better than how many times someone's looked at me and said something was avoidable.
Okay, so
I can't help it. Puns and jokes are my weakness. Help.
okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. I still want to know why people keep telling me onion jokes. I don't get it.
I've never heard an
Get it.
onion joke before.
I know they're not appealing.
Wow, you fell for that.
God, we're gonna get on the pun scale then, Thera. We don't want to do that, do we?
She got
I'm
me.
2 laughs in.
Yep.
You're 2 laughs in. Alright. Try to get third.
I don't write this material, okay? This is all improv.
Yes, it is. You can improv it out, though.
Do you want to role play or something?
I remember. I
You
don't
know
know
what?
anything about
We're
that
not-
stuff.
How do
Apparently,
you know
it's
we're
like
not
acting.
doing that already?
Don't do that to me. You got this weird
think
face
he
in
does
right
it.
now. I don't.
Pretends to be.
Okay.
He's not.
Okay, so I tried that with your brother,
I
and he
think
wasn't
so.
understanding it.
I know, it was
Mhm.
funny. The whole thing
That sounds like something he'd do.
just I love how you tried to explain it out of that. You're telling
yeah.
me the gnome in that situation.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Damn it! I was embarrassed at the time, and now I'm not anymore. I'm laughing
Well,
too
yeah, no, you know exactly what grape season means, and we both know what it is. There you go.
I can't believe you got it out of him.
What season is grape season?
Usually about the summertime.
Cool.
Apparently, with me, it's gonna be all year.
Yeah, it's because you picked a special lunch.
Oh.
Huh?
Okay.
Apparently.
Okay. I'm gonna reel this back in.
You're gonna do okay.
Oh, you ain't allowed to run.
I'm not running. I'm gonna be sitting down for this.
So, Saya is. Have you ever met him? His name's Ethereal. Ethereal.
Yeah, I know
Ethereal.
him. We've hung out
I
before.
called him Ethereal for a while.
He's one of the
Okay,
people
so-
that Victor says is supposed to help keep an eye on me, make certain that I don't get
So,
in trouble or anything.
okay, so Saya and Ethereal are dating. You know, kiss. All right. So.
It's not like that.
Oh, it is like that.
Okay, that one
The blush
time.
says otherwise.
Okay, so back to reality. Okay.
There goes gravity.
So shut up. Okay. So we were explaining.
You weren't supposed to mess with gravity.
No, you're not. Really, really not.
Never,
Anywho's it.
never mess with gravity.
Silence. Okay, so we can't focus for 4 seconds, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get this out. Okay, so I try to explain to their brother, Curry. Have you met him?
Big scary guy with a sword.
Yeah,
so
the guy
he
who
wasn't-
forgot who I was.
That's rude.
He's not really that scary.
I am sorry.
So, anywho's it. He wasn't understanding that, you know, they were dating, so I tried a little bit of something to try to get them to understand. So, Ethereal's hair is purple, and he's got green at the front, that's usually the color of grapes. So I tried giving him a little hint, a little push, a little nudge, that, you know, it's grape season. They like each other, you know, that kind of thing. And he wasn't getting it.
This is the most
That's quite a
complicated
vineyard.
thing.
Hey, that's a good joke. I like that. It's pretty good.
Oh, dude.
Hey, I can't whine about it. It was pretty quick.
That was a good one.
See, I'm a double package. I'm funny and funny looking.
You're
I
not
think you're
funny
starting to
looking.
choose
Alright.
these jokes.
Oh god.
If my son were here, he'd say something like, "Olive, give it." Maybe no. I'm not good with puns.
Olive, give you another chance at that? I don't know.
Something like that.
That one was a little stretchy, but I can forgive. I can forgive.
All of these jokes are giving me a headache. But not really.
Okay.
Oh, did you like the muffin?
It was another olive joke.
Oh, good. Do you think I should wrap one? You know, in like baggy.
I might give one to him, and I might put it by his door, or put it in his room.
You know, Doc. Just
He's at work.
well, go get him.
No, he's at work. I'm not gonna go running out to Saphira City to go find my boyfriend. I could text him as easily as possible. I will text him. It's a thing called phone, Rochelle. We have that nowadays.
I know. So that I'm having a
And I
little bit
wish
of a
it.
difficult time with it.
I know. But that means you gotta work hard. You'll do fine. I think I will package one. I will package one of these muffins up for him.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll see him before I go in the morning.
You better not take all the credit. Okay, this was an operation.
I won't. I will say that Rochelle made the muffins and they were amazing.
And Arbor. Hello.
Rochelle and Arbor.
I really didn't do anything. All I did was I poured the things into the pan.
No, if you're part of a team, you get credit.
Okay.
What?
Do not disrespect my mother.
We should probably be getting you to bed. It's getting rather late.
Kinda. I think I started to get dizzy for a second there.
But yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, if you two ladies will excuse us, then I'm going to be taking Harbor.
Oh, good night, sir.
Good night, Azra.
Have a good
Good
night.
night, Arbor.
Good
night,
night.
Arbor.
Okay.
Handshake.
Hey. I didn't know if you were a hugger or not, so.
I don't really mind too much. Probably not.
Okay.
It's a rest, Arbor. I think you need it after the day.
Today was actually a really good day.
Well,
I
that's
got
good.
to see my dad and Victor.
2-in-1 deal today.
And you got
That's a good thing.
Two people I don't get to see very often. And I got to try a muffin.
And a fresh muffin.
Well,
I
then.
got a special pencil and 2 tubs of ice cream.
Oh yeah, you did. Wait, it's 3. I owe you 3.
No, 2, because I didn't land that much glue.
No.
Come on. That's
3. I owe you 3.
Gonna pack these up.
Shall we?
Night, brother.
Good night.
We'll see about getting you a plant to put in your room.
I'd like
Remember, the next time I see you, you need to know what Soleil means.
that. I'll go look it up right away.
Don't be afraid to message your siblings. They'd love to hear from you.
Okay.
I love you, Albert.
Love you too, Dad.
Have a good night.
You too. Good night.